Hi, welcome to Kingdom Asian Mom. I'm Stacy, your friendly neighborhood praying mom. I am a friend to moms, and I am a mom. So if you need a mom or you just don't have a good relationship with your mom and you need advice, motherly advice, I got your back. Today we are talking about my best mom tips, or how I encounter kids every day. I work with elementary school age, and I love the junior highs and the high schooler kids too. Like, where some people would be like, oh, you teacher, or oh, like, you got to pray for you, like, you have a rough job. No, I don't have a rough job. I have an amazing job where I just get to love on these kids of all ages, and kids love to talk. They love to talk about the things they're interested in, and most of the time their parents don't want to listen to them, which is pretty harsh. So number one, love them right where they're at, right? Listen to them and put yourself in their shoes. I remember when my kids were growing up, Jackson, my eldest, like, he would cry when we brushed his teeth. He would cry when we went to go get a haircut. He would cry when we'd have to suck the boogers out of his nose, right? And I was like, how bad is this? And me and my husband were like, he did it to me. He sucked the boogers out of my nose. And I was like, this is horrible. I hate this feeling. And then what did he do? He brushed my teeth for me. And I was like, this is horrible. I hate this. I get why he's crying. I did not shave my head because we were giving my son haircuts. So I don't know. I'm sure that felt horrible too as a baby. But I still do that today. Like, I'm like, how bad is this? Why does he hate this food? And I'm like, these vegetables are horrendous, you know? Like, okay, a little secret about me, I don't force my kids to eat their vegetables. In fact, one of my best friend's moms eats like a little kid, and she's still alive and healthy and well. Shout out to who that is. I think, who cares? Like, who knows if they're ever gonna watch it? Shout out to Peg when your kids were saying, my mom doesn't eat anything like creative and interesting like Thai food, or she only has grilled cheese sandwiches. I was like, heck yeah, like, no pressure for my kids. And I grew up in a Filipino home where they made me eat like pork blood stew and just really gristly, horrible, oily, mixtured food. And I didn't get American food, so I was just like, ugh. When I have kids, I'm not gonna force them to eat anything gross. I know that sounds horrible. They do eat gummy multivitamins from Costco. So if any of your moms are concerned about my kids, if anything, pray for them and me. Parenting is hard, right? Okay, so number one, love and listen to them. Put yourself in their shoes. Like, not only with the baby things and sucking the snot out of my nose and all that, but they have feelings. Like, they have a perspective, they have an opinion, they have a view, they have value. Number two, spend time with your kids alone, like individually. I have a son and a daughter, and I go on dates with them, or I'll spend some time watching my son play video games, and that's when he opens up the most. That's when he tells me about his friends and what bad words they're saying, and whose boyfriend or girlfriend, and yeah, and we keep it real. I recently, my daughter's 7, we watched Turning Red, and we talked about menstruation and that monthly period. And I just told her straight up, like, hey, you don't ever see me running to the bathroom and not wanting to be touched and needing chocolate, and I'm really moody for 7 days. And I was just real and honest, and she didn't have so many questions. My son didn't have so many questions. I was like, wow, I made that a lot harder in my head than I thought. And I'm sure when they get older, they'll ask more questions, but I'm building a foundation of openness. I didn't freak out or go crazy on them, but I just, I like to give them solutions, and I like to go through every possible choice when they have to make a major decision. And they know the Lord, right? They've both been baptized and accepted Christ into their heart. Like, and then I go, like, they say they can feel the Holy Spirit, so they feel the Holy Spirit conviction over them when they're lying to me. They'll give me a certain look, and I'll be like, okay, I was lying. Like, I'm like, I'm a good mom. I don't force you to do anything you don't want to, for the most part. And they don't even have a real bedtime. I'm naughty, but they wake up and do everything that they're supposed to in a timely manner without whining, without being too exhausted. And I don't know, they just roll with the punches. And we respect each other. They clean up when I tell them to. They cook their own food in the microwave. Like, we are a team. I tell them when I'm tired and when I need help. Like, very real. I listen to their dreams and what they want to do, what they want to grow up, right? My daughter, she's 7. She has her own YouTube channel. She wanted that. My son loves soccer, so he's always playing soccer. Like, those are things they love, and I invest in knowing them and how God created them and what they want over their own lives. Pick your battles, right? Play with them. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? Like the bedtime thing and the food thing. Like, I don't mind about that. It's funny because one of Jason's cousins said that they look up to us as parents, but like, I have to let you know that church is not an option for them. They have to absolutely go to church with me on Sunday. They have to, like, I don't force it, but like, God changed my life. So I show them my past and how I was like crazy and insane and not okay, and now I'm sound and I love them. I'm a leader, they're a leader, so I'm raising leaders. That comes to number 4. Remember, you're raising leaders and world changers. Call them up to what they are called to be in God's eyes. Like, even if they're not walking it, I go, you're a leader, Jackson, you're gonna change the world. You have ideas and solutions. You're gonna like have the perfect video game. You're gonna play World Cup soccer for God, and you're gonna be the brightest light out there. And so I call that into fruition. Number 5, I pray for their friends. I pray for everyone they encounter. I pray for their spouses, their boyfriends, their girlfriends. Like, I can't be with them all the time. But I believe that the Holy Spirit in them is so powerful, it's going to reach other people, and that they're protected, and that they have a great calling, and that they're going to marry the right people that know and love the Lord, and it's going to spawn on for generations. So, top 5 things, my best mom tips, at least the way I see it, on how I'm raising my kids. It's very Holy Spirit, Jesus centered, God centered, and loving them the way God created them. To add, I show them that I'm human. Like, I'll tell them when I'm having a bad day. I'll tell them when I'm stressed out about a bill, and I'll ask them for prayer. I'll tell them that I didn't get a lot of sleep, you know? I'll just tell them straight up, like, this is my life right now, and I know you're in it, and I have to be your mom, but I need help too. I need help doing the laundry. We're gonna have a laundry party where we all fold laundry together. Hey, we're getting up for a trip to California to see our family. I need help packing. You need to make a list. I need your help, kids. I'm not okay in my head. I'm having a rough time. I tell them all my highs and lows. I'm very real with them, and they're humans, right? They have all authority, they make their own decisions, and I just tell them that I don't have it all together. And I pray with them, I have them pray for me, like, I'm broken and I'm jacked up, and that's why I need the Lord, and that's why they need the Lord. Like, yeah. Top 5, my best mommy tips on how I'm raising my kids. Like and subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos. If you need prayer, message me, email me, DM me, get to my website, connect with me, or if you need any advice, I'm here for you. Chances are you'll be featured in one of my videos, and I'd love to know you. I'd love to cover you in prayer. I got your back. I love you. Bye.